Snakes are mostly associated with evil and witchcraft, a perception that has made them a primary target of elimination every time they're spotted within most societies in Kenya.
Let's be friendly to them because they are also friendly to us. When you find a snake on the way, when you find a snake at your home, please don't kill it. Try on always to chase it and to leave you away.
There are at least 3,500 species of snakes, and Kenya is home to at least 140, making it an ideal tourist destination for those interested in the reptile. For the Nairobi Snake Museum, 75% of its resident tourists are students and children, and this for them is an opportunity they are optimizing on to sensitize and recruit future conservationists.
For example, learning about adaptation of animals. Here at the museum, we are blessed to have all those collections. We could do it practically here instead of doing it theoretically in class. Also, we nurture young conservationists on the same because we have the resources and the expertise.
Melissa is one of the students feted today for the best essay and debater for the World Snake Day, which happens on the 16th of July every year, a day set aside to increase awareness on snakes globally.
Personally, I think in my generation, people are not afraid of snakes anymore because we have been enlightened and educated and informed about snakes by various scientists and also researchers from different platforms and websites.
Dr. Patrick Malonza, a hepatologist and researcher at the National Museum of Kenya, tells me when interacting with the students nowadays, their perception of snakes is quite different compared to previous generations due to an increase in exposure and their willingness to learn.
It's only the young people, after being given the right information, they are the ones who can now change because they can change the knowledge which they have been given, which is like a myth from their parents, and then they can give it the right information. They can even change their parents and also their grandparents.
Hassan Osman has brought his family for a tour of the snake park and aquarium at the National Museum of Kenya. He believes familiarizing oneself with these animal species will equip his children with the basic survival skills.
Nimeleta hapa watoto ili waone kwa sababu tunajua hapa ni mahali ambayo iko protected na wanajifunza zaidi. Ile ambayo iko hatari pia wanaona kwa maandiko kwa mahali ambayo imewekwa na ile nyingine ambayo sio mbaya pia bado wataijua.
Margaret Njeri is the chief curator at the National Museum, and though her choice of career is not the most celebrated in society, her skills enabled her to handle a situation that could have easily gotten out of hand.
When I was going to sleep, I saw it just slithering, and what I did, because I was with my kids, I just ensured that I had tucked the mosquito net so well. I slept because I had seen it. It was an unvenomous, it was a house snake.
Scientists, in collaboration with the National Museum of Kenya, often provide training and facilitate visits to the snake park to ensure the future generation is well aware of what surrounds them. This, they say, is an effective way to recruit conservationists, not just of endangered species, but the environment in general, as the world struggles to mitigate the impacts of climate change. As we mark the International Snakes Day, it's important for the next generation to interact with the animal, to do away with the myths and misconceptions and sensitize them on the importance of conservation. For K24 from the National Museum, I'm David Kagina.